Hello family, it's Teresa with the Shaman's Dream Project, and today I would like to share with you what the sparrow taught me. So I was in the Galapagos Islands back in 2004. It had been a dream of mine to visit the Galapagos Islands since probably age 3 or 4, I don't know. I just have always been drawn there, and I didn't know why, but I found out when I got there. So this is like also a way to help you remember family, how to talk to animals. um, anyhow, if it resonates with you, it's my blessing to share this story. So it was 2004 on the Galapagos Islands, and I was sitting on this this cliff, and as far as you could see, the Pacific Ocean she just went on forever. It was just beyond breathtaking, and there was this grotto that was forming in the side of the cliff due to the water, the ocean splashing up against it. So if anybody's been around a grotto, it's like this sucking in of the ocean, and it just makes this, like, it really literally sounds like the ocean is breathing. It's a sucking in of this water, and it gets inside the grotto, and it just like explodes out. It's so powerful. And so I was just sitting there on this cliff, you know, and just kind of taking this all in, kind of like, wow, like not really, I was kind of in a different state, an altered state of reality. It's where it's kind of like when you watch the TV, you're put into that same altered state. You become very receptive to all the programming, or in this case, out in nature, you become very receptive to hearing nature, and I take that over programming any day. So as I was sitting in this sort of altered state, this little tiny sparrow flew right, like probably this close to my nose, like right in front of my face, and obviously trying to get my attention. So he kind of startled me because I was in this altered state, and I came back into the third dimension, you know, situational awareness. What was that just flew past my, you know, is it any danger? And I looked at him and I said, oh, you're just a sparrow. It's nothing to be afraid of. And with that, he just was chirping at me, and at first, and then I was like, I don't really understand what you're saying, because like I was mostly accustomed to like communicating with dogs and cats, and you know, turtles and you know, like the creatures under the sea and stuff like that. But this was like my first encounter with a sparrow, and a very, like, in a wild, exotic place like Galapagos. So I was like, okay, I'm listening, but I still don't understand what you're saying. I'll just keep listening. So with that, he continued to chirp the whole time, kind of like that hummingbird's doing in the background. And this other one here, just chirp, 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 really trying to get my attention. And then he ended up jumping up on my tennis shoe. And then from there, he kind of pop, I call them pops because they don't really walk. They just kind of pop like popcorn, you know, and they just move like that up my leg. And he positioned himself on the edge of my knee. And he just kept chirping and chirping. And wow, I was just, I don't know, I didn't, it was really hard to understand what he was saying, because I was at the same time struggling to kind of believe that this sparrow, this wild animal, would come that close to me. But the Galapagos is a really amazing place because, well, at least in 2004 when I was there, the animals had no fear of the humans, and here comes the motorcycle, so give me just 1 second. It's my Airbnb host. Anyhow, so back to the Sparrow, he, he said what he had to say. Whether, I could comprehend it or not, it was another story. And so it was a while. It was a while before I could break down exactly what he said. And when I did receive that message fully in my heart, it was so amazing, like so humbling, so beautiful, so truthful, so wise. Oh man, I'm so grateful for this. So this is what I want to share with you. This is what the Sparrow said when I looked at him and said, "You're just a sparrow." He said, "I am not just a sparrow. I am that bird. I am that bee. I am that butterfly. I am that tree. I am all that ever was, and I am all that ever will be. Now, what do you see?" So much love. Thank you, Sparrow. Thank you for reminding me that everything is connected in a great mystery of infinite consciousness projecting into different dimensions of reality, with their different skin suits or feather suits. He also reminds me of this song that I really love. I learned it from a dear friend of mine named Santiago. And it's in Spanish, but I'll say it in English for the wider audience. From afar, or in some cases close up, but about the birds. From afar, I hear the song of the bird, and the bird is my grandfather. He is my grandmother. He is my ancestor, speaking to me the beautiful words. There is no death. Everything is alive and all around us. Everything is communicating to us. Everything. Thank you, Sparrow, for reminding me to hear you, to open my ears and open my eyes and open my heart. that's my story about what the sparrow taught me. He actually didn't really teach me, he helped me remember. Like, if anybody says, I'm a guru or I'm a teacher, I don't know. Take a little caution with that. Because we're all just, teachers and students simultaneously. I hope my story has been a blessing for your heart, family. If it has, it is my honor to share it with you. And if it resonates with you, you can always like, subscribe, share. Most importantly, just share, because it's time for us to remember who we are. No? Thank you, family. I love you very much. Namaste.